Gemini. Yeah, this sounded weird. Okay, so before I was doing this reading, before I started, while I was shuffling the cards, you could be, I'm not going to even take that. So I was hearing the Lauryn Hill song, as you know, you better watch out. Some guys were only about that thing. Okay, so right now you could either be growing out of an old belief of feeling like sex or any impurity is the way love looks or feels, or whatever, or you're trying to be more conservative with your body, something along the lines of that. Or somebody's coming in that maybe you haven't seen in a while, or you've been messing with, and they could be like, really, like you're talking to right now, and they could be like really like not talking sex talk, and now all of a sudden they might start to, and you might usually be prone to doing it or wanting to say no but not saying no, and there's going to be some growth within that. This is Mercury retrograde right now, so it's usually when people from the past or unfinished business does pop up. So I feel like there was something else that I heard. And you could be developing more psychic abilities, like your clairs, your clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience, all those. If you don't know what the clairs are, just look them up. Okay. All right. So, speaking of, the masculine shows up, and acceptance is before that. All right. So I'm taking these for a reason. Wow. Okay, you definitely could have a guy or a girl come in from your past wanting that. And you might usually be prone or normal to saying yes to this person and just going in. They might be coming in with an offer, or some kind of reconciliation vibes, energy, and it's asking you to have faith, okay? Honestly, how you navigate the situation is what's going to come about. So if you once wanted something with this person, like something serious, and they were emotionally unavailable, or they weren't single, or they had commitment issues, or they just didn't want anything serious, they just wanted to, have fun, this or that, you could have maybe came to an acceptance of that and move forward with your life. You could have started talking to other people, but it definitely had, some kind of new beginning happen for you, or this is a new beginning, if you have faith about this masculine. But you have to surrender to the discernment that you might have been in, when you were in a dark place. You could have done shadow work, or this is going to bring you into, maybe you did a lot of healing, and now it's like, okay, we're gonna bring this person in. And I usually say, like, the masculine could be like an energy of like within you, but I'm gonna do it like this first, and then I'm gonna go through it after and see how it would be if it was that way, because I really feel like, because it's kind of like, I'm a Gemini, okay? So, like, I kind of know my situation. That sounds good, Bethany. And it does have something to do with the guy. You know what I mean? So it's like, and this could definitely be talking about him. So I'm going to talk about it being a guy. Or not even a guy. It could be whoever you're dealing with. Or whoever has more masculine energy between you and somebody else that you might be. And it could be a friend. It could be a family member. Doesn't have to be about sex. Like I said in the beginning, it could literally just be, this person could have put you in a dark place where you had to go into deep healing. But it made you very grateful for this person. And it also made you very grateful because it could have built your faith during the healing. Yeah, that's what I was going to literally say. And I was like, oh, that card didn't come out yet. So this masculine could have put you in a triggering, and it might not even have been triggering. It could have just been something that put you in a place of healing and self-love, energy, and you surrendered and weren't so up in your head going back and forth what you wanted to do about this situation, and you more just like accepted the situation for what it was, because there's nothing you could really do about it. But that was trusted action, because you could have had like thoughts from before, like, if I don't hold on to this idea or this person, or had negative thoughts about this situation, or there never being a new beginning, or there didn't look like anything was ever gonna be anything, you purified those thoughts. I'm also hearing child, so you could either want a child with this person, already have a child with this person, maybe have planned to have a child with this person, or maybe you both have children and it has something to do with wanting to protect the purity of them. Like in my situation, if that was me, it would be like, I don't want to bring a man into my life unless they're going to be a good role model for my kid. Like, he's already having enough toxicity with his father. I'm not going to bring in a guy who's going to bring more toxicity to his life when it's not his dad. It's like, you're not his dad. You can't traumatize my kid. You're not his dad. If any man is going to traumatize my kid, it's going to be his dad, But protecting that inner peace really helped you make the way for more nourishment from self-reflecting and the wisdom that you gained from learning your fear. Yeah, see, new beginnings, trust, purity, fear. So it's like, for this new beginning, you had to trust in everything that you thought negatively about or had negative beliefs about, from your core beliefs, from your beliefs of from the beliefs of what you had when you were a child that helped you feel safe. And you could have looked at, like, okay, so like, it's your path, it's your life, right? So it's like, you have to go through like your beliefs, because it could be subconscious, and nourish the wisdom and knowledge that about your fears. That is what will bring you into abundance. But it's your own free will on how you want to look at safety. You could not know what to do in this situation when it comes, because you might have not have felt safe with this person in the past. But it is part of your healing, and this person is supposed to trigger you and put you in a dark night of the soul, in order to go into a self-reflection that is going to help nourish the wisdom that you have about your fears, and be able to go back as a child, and think, by looking at your fears now in the situation, oh, I didn't even notice that, to know how to grow and move forward, and with the knowledge that you have of even where having faith and bringing gratitude really helped you self-love yourself, by knowing that, the unexpected is coming. But it's, and that was a lot of growth that's going to bring you into abundance along your path. And the self-love, the sovereignty of you is what you realized in your self-reflection, healing, that brought you also into the self-love, purifying yourself and your thoughts into the safety of what you used to believe as a child, for free will. But look, like, see, like, the fear, I don't know if you can see it. The fear has like a little child in her. So you could be getting pregnant too. Or you could be having a fear about being pregnant, or you already are pregnant. And you guys could make that decision with free will. Like, it's not an unexpected thing. Like, you guys make the decision, or had made the decision of wanting a child together. But because of, you could have started thinking more abundantly, it's gonna help you grow into your power when the unexpected does come. So your core beliefs, so you do have the realization that you have free will to think how you want to think, do what you want to do, and take action into what makes you feel good in order to bring it to fruition, and change what it is that you might have been trying to create, and use law of attraction, or just attract to you. And the resilience to whatever it is you've been trying to use your free will and your power in order to come to fruition and change. You're letting go of resistance to it and bringing more beauty into the unfoldment, and opening up your heart chakra, because you're also learning boundaries, healthy boundaries, but also learning what you yearn for at an extreme. That brings you abundance, which is going to help you grow into the unexpected, already being in your power, because you are going to know and realize what it is that you want, that you were having discernment on before. But if you release the need to control, and step into more balance and surrender, then you're going to have more of a chance on getting into this energy of having patience for yourself. And that's what's really going to help you blossom your awareness to what it is that gives you pleasure, and focusing on assessing on the void of what you're missing in your life. Like, what is it that makes you happy that you're not letting yourself have because you don't feel like you deserve it, or you feel like you need to continue to have these negative thoughts that you might have always had in order to protect yourself. It's like it's hard for you to let go of negative thoughts because it's like a way of holding you back from getting what you want and going after it, or going after things that you know aren't available to you. So like when we have commitment issues or intimacy issues, we will go to partners that are unavailable, emotionally unavailable. They're already married. They're already, you know what I mean? It's like you subconsciously go to things that you know you can't get, because then you're protecting yourself from wanting it and being let down. Now, the doubts that you might have, or anything, the beliefs that you might have about yourself, about your safety, should change when you get more into a faith energy and accept what this masculine energy that's coming into your life, which again could also be you. I'm already at 15 minutes. I'm probably not going to be able to explain how it would be with it being an energy within you and your divine feminine. I mean, your feminine and masculine energies, unless I do a separate one, because I don't like making videos about relationships, as in love relationships, because if you do that with tarot, it can really mess up your brain. So I'm not trying, I try not to incorporate that kind of love reading. So accepting whatever was going on with this masculine energy, it did push you into learning, like, you have to have faith in order for a new beginning to come, which comes with surrendering to the discernment, like the choice that you're trying to make. Like, if you don't know and you're going back and forth, you're like, I don't know what to do about the situation, like all you do is think about it. It's like you took time, or it's telling you to take time to reflect on what it is your beliefs are that are keeping you away from bringing what it is you desire in the void that you're keeping yourself in. Now, what I was going to say is the beliefs that you have, they might not even be yours, but they're subconsciously there from growing up. Like, it could be from one of your parents. So it's not even your belief. Like, you could, like, consciously not believe it, but because it's so indebted in your head from a child, from childhood, from a parent, or, so you have faith about ingratitude. Watch this be self-love. Trust that new beginnings are coming. Stay in your power. Don't fear, because that's what you'll create. Purify your thoughts so you can attract self-love. That's what I was trying to see if I would get to. Or create from self-love. Okay? All right, Gemini. Happy holidays, and you have a good rest of your day. Okay? Bye. Oh, this is timeless, by the way, so take what resonates, leave the rest, if I did not say that in the beginning. And this is for Gemini, sun, moon, and rising. And I hope you guys are enjoying your Mercury retrograde. Mercury does rule Gemini and Virgo, so it can affect us in different ways than other zodiac signs. Okay. Bye, guys. Gemini, I just want to add something. You could very well be the one that's in the I want to be single energy, and you could be the one that's focusing more on sexual desire rather than other people or this person, specific person that's going to be coming in. And it could be a new person too. It doesn't need to be a past person or somebody that you like fell off with. It doesn't need to be something like that. It could be a new person. But if you're not looking for a relationship, it could be like you might self-sabotage it because of sex. You might just be like, let's just have a sexual relationship, be casual, or just jump in too early and have sexual pleasure rather than long-term pleasure. But somebody could offer you a commitment or some kind of solid, no, something. And you'd be saying, no. And right now you could just try to be wanting to be single, playing the field, be more of in a sexual only, energy. And maybe this person is not. But you could be attracting them out of sexual pleasure. If you guys have a physical relationship or have in the past, or whatever, just bring balance into it and have faith in this masculine energy. or have faith in the masculine energy that's trying to come more out of you and come into balance, or this masculine energy is trying to have balance with you. Okay? So if you're in more of a, I want to be single and going out partying, having sexual relationships, make sure you're wearing a condom, by the way, because you don't want their shit going in you, like trauma-wise. Like, not obviously if you're having sex, you're gonna have their shit going in you, whatever. But yeah, so just keep that in mind as well. All right, because you could be some girls are only about that thing. You could be about that thing. So don't self-sabotage yourself if somebody does come in, especially somebody from your past that might have always been about sex. Okay? All right. Bye, guys.